Non-coercion does not mean not guiding. Let me say that again. Non-coercion does not mean not guiding. So many people have the false dichotomy that if you're not forcing your kids, if you're not giving them consequences, if you're not telling them what to do, that you're not guiding them. But that's just not the case. Guidance actually is much more effective in a safe, trusted relationship, in a relationship that doesn't have a power over hierarchical nature to it, at least not an imposed one. I think like when I'm working with kids, they naturally trust me and they want to know my wisdom and they want my guidance because I'm trustable, because I'm not trying to impose my will on them. There was this time I was at a youth conference and I had to teach this kind of a little bit of a boring lecture to a group of kids, and these kids come from difficult areas all over the city. And I walked in and they were all talking. And the teachers were trying to shush them up, but I waved at the teachers and said, leave it, let me deal with it. And I let the kids talk for a while, and I was just standing there at the front of the room, not in like an intimidating way. I was just standing, listening to them, letting them talk. And then after a while, there was a little lull, and I said, hey, everybody, I'm so glad to be here with you all today. Could I have your attention, please? I said, here's the thing. I'm supposed to give you this lecture today. I'm supposed to teach you this stuff. And if you're talking while I'm talking, that's okay, because you're just as important as I am. And they were all shocked that I said that, because I totally set it up as if I was going to say it's disrespectful, because that's what they hear all the time. I said, that's okay. You're just as important as I am. And what you have to say is maybe even more important than what I have to say. So if you have something to say to your neighbor or whatever, just say it, and then let me have your attention back again. And if it's a longer conversation, you can just step out and finish it, and then come back in. And one of the kids turned to their teacher and said, Miss, can this guy come and teach at our school? Like right off the bat. He felt my respect. And this is the thing, that when we operate with this deep, radical respect for kids, they feel it, and then they trust us and they want our guidance. So if you want to really guide your kids, try this open way of working with them, where there's no force, where there's no coercion, and there's no power over.